Welcome back. We are here on another episode of Tell Me, another segment of Richie's Upsets. Here with your host, Richie Sandoval. Let's recap what we got into yesterday. So we went 2 for 4 yesterday. Again, we're over 500 for since we started the show. We're over 500 on all picks. Um yeah, let's recap so we can get into Sunday's slate. Now the Pacers, man. Oh man, the Pacers let me down. The winning streak is officially over, man. They were hot. The winning streak was rolling, but Boston, tough team. Boston plays D and then offensively can get active. So Boston got the job done. They ended up winning by 17, 118 to 101. Tatum went crazy, 38 points, 13 boards. Hallie, no double for Halliburton. Yeah, Celtics, man. Celtics are showing us why they're one of the best teams in the league, man. And yeah, the Celtics came out ready to play on the road. And yeah, Tatum got him out of there, man. Tatum was played a great game. It was a lot to handle, man. It was tough. So if you took the Pacers +6, my apologies. But yeah, Celtics got it done, man. Next game, Knicks. I told y'all I like the Knicks. I like them to win comfortably. I told you guys to take the spread or the money line, either or. Solid pick. Ended up winning by 16. I just felt I had a feeling that the Knicks just had way too much for the milk carton boys, the Wizards. Yeah, so Randall goes to 39. Like the Knicks, ever since OG came over there, they've been playing some great basketball, man. They've been piling up some wins here and there. So it's a good thing to see, man. So if you took the Knicks money line, or you took the Knicks -8, we covered easily. And yeah, Sixers game. Come on, man. Late scratch for Embiid, no Harris, no Melton. I did say Sixers money line, but if you did follow our page on the X page, if you want, we did make some changes. Obviously because of the lineup. I had Jazz to cover on there, and Jazz ended up winning the game, 120 to 109. No Embiid. Jazz had a full team, obviously, so that came into play. So Jazz finally got a win. The Milk Carton Boys. You know what I mean? They're part of that society. The Rockets are part of that society. Um, I said the Rockets. I'm sorry. The Jazz are part of that society. So they got it done, man. They took the win. We missed on that, but that's all right. And then the Rockets +6, man. I love it. And covered. The Rockets won by 4. Even with Giannis having a 48-point game, that's scary. You got Giannis 48. You got a full team in a sense over there for the Bucks, and he just can't get it done against the Rockets. Don't get me wrong, Rockets, they're good. They're a tough team, and they play well at home. But back-to-back home for them. So it was a bounce back win for the Rockets. Pretty much, they got the job done, 112 to 108. And they won. So we went 2 for 4. Can't be upset with that. Over 50%. Let's get right into today's slate. We got 9 games tonight, man. And the first game of the day, I said the night. First game of the day, Spurs and the Cavs. They got the Cavs winning by 10, giving the Cavs 10. Now, you guys know how I feel about double-digit spreads. I like to stay away from the double-digit spreads. I'm not really too big on taking the Cavs at -10, but this is a game where I feel like the Cavs just have the Spurs number. Let's go to the lineups here and see who's a scratch, who's not, because that always gives us a little more insight on what's really going on. Okay, so for Cleveland, all we got is Mobley and Garland, which is, two pieces, two tough pieces, but they're out. Then we got Jeremy Shohan, game time decision. Doug McDermott, game time decision. Keldon Johnson, game time decision. Zach Collins is out. So yeah, if these guys don't play, Spurs, I don't feel like the Spurs have a shot at winning at all. So I'm gonna go Cavs money line, obviously to stay safe. You could take the spread if you like or tease it, but I'm gonna go Cavs money line. Next game, we got Blazers and Nets. Now this game here is like, for me, this is what I call a coin toss. You flip a coin and you see see where it lands on, and that's the team that wins. Just two teams that are not very good. Portland is 9-25. Brooklyn is 16-20. Obviously, Brooklyn's the better team. No Ayton for Portland. He's still out. Brooklyn's just got Ben out. And Brooklyn just got a win not too long ago, a few days ago. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I like the Brooklyn Nets to win. They're the better team. I would stay away from that -8.5. But I'm not gonna lie, the Nets, they need a win, and they've been searching for one bad. They're home. They play their best basketball at home. Let's check it. Their last 5 games, they've lost 4 and won 1. Same with Portland, So like I said, the Nets are what, 15-9? No, I'm sorry, 19-15 against the spread, and Portland's 15-9 against the spread. Yeah, Brooklyn's the better team. Give me Brooklyn money line. Not going to change my mind on that. But this is definitely a coin toss game. I personally probably wouldn't put this game particularly on my ticket, but if I had to choose, I'm going to go Nets money line for sure. Next game, we got Hawks and the Magic +1.5. Yikes. It's kind of weird to see the line that close. I believe, let's go to the lineups here. Let's see. I believe Franz Wagner is still out for Orlando, but Franz was out against Denver, and they snuck in and won in Denver. They got they won by 2 points. So Magic is a gritty team. They still go out and want to win games, regardless of the fact. But it's just like Franz Wagner out, Jonathan Isaac out, Joe Ingles out, Gary Harris out, Markelle Fultz game time decision, Wendell Carter game time decision. So if all these players in Orlando are really not going to suit up and play, I'm definitely going to take the Hawks on the road, even though we know Hawks are one of the worst teams against the spread. But Magic, they got Franz Wagner's not playing. They got some guys that, Wendell Carter, some guys that I feel like make a difference, especially against a team like Atlanta, where both teams just, obviously they have their star players, but it's more of a team effort when they get their wins. So I'm not gonna lie to you. If Magic doesn't have all these guys suiting up, I'm gonna go Hawks money line. This is another game that's, like I said, it's another coin toss game. I'm gonna go both ways. Me personally, I won't be betting on it, but if I had to, I will go Hawks money line for sure. Next game, we got Pelicans in Sacramento. Yikes! Now Pelicans been on the road. I believe let's see what they've done their last 5 games. Let's see. Pelicans, the last 5 games, have lost 1 and won 4. Sacramento, same. They've lost 1 and they've won 4 in their last 5. I'm gonna be honest. I like Zion. I like what I'm seeing from the entire team in the sense of they're back, healthy. Players are playing the way they are. For the Pelicans, everybody's kind of chipping in. Everybody's getting the feel back of how they used to play, or how they want to play their style of basketball. But the Kings are home, and I feel like Kings are home. They're stacked. I feel like both teams match up very well, but I just feel like the Kings are a little deeper. Their bench is a little deeper. They're home. So I'm gonna go Kings money line. And I even take that -3.5. Not gonna lie to you. Let's just go to the lineup, see who's playing, who's not. We got Zion game time decision. Jose's out with an illness, and Matt Ryan's out. And then the Kings just got Trey Lyles game time decision. So yeah, that's if Zion doesn't play, it's even I'm gonna lean even more towards the Kings, and I'm gonna be on triple double watch for Domantas Sabonis, the man in the middle down low. So yeah, give me Kings money line, and if Zion doesn't play, they'll cover the spread as well too. On to the next game. We got Wolves and the Mavs. See, now this game is really, really tricky. Because the Wolves are just, as we see, the Wolves just won again. But the Wolves are 25-9, first in the West. And I feel like they're standing on that. They wanna take pride in winning and being first. And seeding always comes into play later on down the line in the season. So I think Minnesota's doing their best to keep a hold on that seed and win games. The Mavs, let's see who we got. The Mavs are if we don't have anybody, if they don't have Luka playing, it's gonna be tough. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's gonna be tough for them to win. To beat a team like Minnesota if Luka's not gonna play. Right here we see Luka's game time decision, Derek Lively game time decision. Minnesota is healthy, no injuries. I'm gonna take Minnesota money line. Not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna go with Minnesota, even if Luka does play. I just feel like Minnesota is the better team. I'm not really too. Let's go see. Let's go see what the last 5 games are. I always like to do that just to get some insight. So in the last 5, they're even. Wolves have won. Wolves are 3-2 in their last 5, and the Mavs are 3-2 in their last 5. The Wolves against the spread are 16, 17, and 1, and Dallas against the spread is 20 and 16. So yeah. If Luka doesn't play, I think Minnesota should win this game comfortably. So yeah, I'm gonna go Wolves. That's just me. All right. Next game. We got Memphis and the Suns. Wee. Now Memphis has lost 3 out of the last. It's been 5 games they've lost 3 out of those last 5, and the Suns have won 4 out of the last 5. Suns are actually starting to come around. But let's just go see the lineup. Quick lineup. Let's go see. For those of you that don't know, I go on the score. That's where I get all my information. Before I make any plays and any picks, my updates and all that. Yeah. See, this is tough. You got John Morant with a game time decision, shoulder, and then you got Derrick Rose out with his thigh. Then you got Durant game time decision, and you got Eric Gordon game time decision. Brandon Clark is out. Yeah, we know that. And Adams out for the season. Yeah. We got Bull's out. Damon Lee out. So this is pretty much this kind of feels like a coin toss game as well. I'm not gonna lie to you. Memphis is deep, and Memphis is honestly what? Memphis is 12 and 23 at 13 in the West. Suns are 19 and 16. They're trying to make I feel like the Suns are 12 and 12 against teams in the West, 9 and 6 in games decided by at least 10 points. So they're really good when the game is 9 and 6 is pretty good when the game is within 10 points. The Grizzlies are 9 and 19 against Western Conferences, and the Suns are shooting better. It's the 3rd time they're gonna play this season. The Suns won 116-109. Devin Booker had 34. And Jaren had 37 the last time he played, meaning Ja didn't play. So, yeah, I think something to look for. Like I said, last 10 games, Suns are 6 and 4. And the last 10 games, Grizzlies are 6-4. But Grizzlies have been on a roll. They've been winning some games. If Ja plays, I'm gonna go Memphis money line. Plus 140 on FanDuel. For those of you who have tuning in today, maybe be your first episode. All my props and everything, all my picks and spreads and everything come from FanDuel. That's where I put my plays in and place my bets. But yeah, I'm gonna go Memphis money line. I like the Suns. The Suns have been rolling and all that, but I'm gonna go Memphis money line. Me personally. If Ja plays, if Ja Morant doesn't play, he's a scratch. I'm gonna go Suns money line. The Suns should get the job done if Ja doesn't play. Next game, Nuggets and Pistons. I think this is pretty simple, straight to the chase. I'm gonna take Nuggets money line. I don't think it's much to talk about. Pistons have been on a milk carton boys. Yeah, Pistons. Pistons are the worst team in the league. They're playing one of the best teams in the league. They're third. Nuggets are third in the West. Pistons are just the worst team. I don't see them getting their fourth win against the Nuggets. That's unless the Nuggets sits out their whole roster just because, but I don't see that happening. The Nuggets just lost. This is a bounce back game win for the Nuggets. Pretty cut and clear, simple. I like Denver money line. Give me Denver money line. 16.5 is a little steep again, but you can give me Denver money line and you can tease the spread if you like. But I'm gonna go Nuggets money line for sure. And we got Raptors next game. We got Raptors and Warriors. Now this game is good. I see that the spread is close at -2.5. But let's see who's playing and who's not. Let's see. Gary Trent, game time decision. Otto Porter, he's out with his knee. Golden State, you got Chris Paul's out with his hand. Kuminga, game time decision with his toe. And Gary Payton still out with his hamstring. I'm not going to lie to you. I like the additions of the Raptors. I like what the Raptors got going on. Golden State just lost a tough one. They bounced back against the Pistons, yeah, but everybody's beating the Pistons. They are home. They don't have to travel. They are home. They did get a day of rest. But I just feel like the Raptors have their number. The Raptors have a better team. I feel like offensively they match up well as well, too. Defensively, to the Raptors. So I'm going to go Raptors money line. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm going to go Raptors money line for sure. That's just my pick. Raptors money line. Yeah, I like the Raptors. I think they get it done. On the road against Curry. I still feel like the Warriors have some figuring out to do. And then on top of that, without Chris Paul, he's not playing. Kuminga's not playing. Gary Payton's out. I think those are good pieces that could help them beat a team like Toronto. Toronto's playing some good basketball lately. Ever since that trade. So I'm gonna go Toronto money line. And then the last game of the night. Last game of the night, we got Clippers and the Lakers. Oh, man, you know who I'm going with. I am going to tell you right now, but let's get into it. All right, let's look at who's playing and who's not. I see the spread is at +4. They're giving the Lakers, +4. So they're saying the Lakers should cover. Okay, so we got Anthony Davis, game time decision. Gabe Vincent out. D'Angelo, game time decision. And Hodges is out. Clippers, what do we have for the Clippers? Musa Diabate, who's really pretty much nobody. No disrespect. But yeah, the Clippers have a full team. Clippers last 5 games. Let's dive into that because I always like to dive into that. Give you some insight on and some information on what's going on. The last 5 games, the Clippers have won their last 5 games. They're 18-16 against the spread. And the Lakers are 16-21 against the spread. Yeah, I feel like after seeing the Lakers lose their last 4, I felt like the Lakers, the only thing the Lakers were kind of looking forward to, and I said this in the beginning of the season, was that in-season tournament. And ever since they won that in-season tournament, they have not won any games after. It's like that was their championship, and then it is what it is. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't have any faith in the Lakers right now. I don't have any faith in that roster. I don't have any faith in LeBron. And if AD doesn't play, for sure, I have no faith in the Lakers to even cover that +4. So I'm going to go Clippers money line, and I think the Clippers win by -4. Money line or run line. I like Clippers. I think the Clippers are too much. They're healthy. They've won their last 5 games, and I don't think the Lakers have a shot. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't, especially if Anthony Davis doesn't play. So I'm gonna go Clippers money line for sure. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm not gonna lie. But I know a lot of people like to take, like I said, like I used to. I used to think, oh, if LeBron and AD are playing, then they're good. But no, that roster needs some work. They gotta figure some things out. So Clippers money line it is. If there's any changes, again, if there's any late changes or any scratches, lineups, or anything that changes throughout the day, because Sunday's kind of weird. It's just early slate. We'll definitely be putting on the Tell Me If You Want page. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, drop some, comments. If you made it this far, type we don't believe in the Lakers. And yeah, man. There you have it. Another episode of Tell Me, another segment of Richie's Upsets. Excited to see what tomorrow brings. And I can't wait to see you guys for the recap. Like I said, like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell me, don't fail me. See ya.